I think I have a real good opportunity playing in Montreal. It's just a chance for me to get some film to get back to the NFL. It's a very good opportunity, new coaching staff. I know the old coaching staff is now in Chicago, so just a chance to get in there and get some film.
As far as you go, this process that you went through last year, talk about what it was like, because I know you ran a really good pro day. It ran a really good 40 time, kind of like John. So what kind of advice would you give somebody like John?
Just to be calm. It's real anxious. It's a real anxious process. You kind of get nervous, not knowing what's going to happen. But I think just trusting your training and believe in God and let God do the rest.
For you, what is it that kind of caught the eyes, you think, of the NFL scouts, and particularly the Oakland Raiders when you got a chance to play at their mini camp, correct?
I think I didn't think nobody really knew I could run as fast as I could. Also, my route running was very good, and I know once I got to Oakland, I was one of the better receivers, as I was told by some scouts. So my route running, just playing and having confidence in myself.
What's it like to what's the challenge of keeping yourself mentally strong? Because I know you want to get back to the NFL, but you also want to get the next opportunity as a professional football player. So what's that challenge like to keep yourself confident all the time?
I think it's a great challenge. Just trying to focus on the moment, living in the moment, and take everything a step at a time. I think a real good movie that is my favorite movie is The Book of Eli. Just stand on your path and notice that, knowing that the opportunity will present itself if you do everything you need to.
As far as you go, talk about coming out of high school in the Fort Wayne area. At that point, were you thinking when you signed with IU that, okay, I could play professional football?
It's always been a dream, something that I always thought I could do. Coming out of high school, I was real focused on college and knowing that if I made it through college, it'd be an opportunity out there for me. So it was just taking it a step at a time. But it's always something that I always wanted to do.
John said your input was really invaluable because you're at the exact same place that he was a year ago. Ran a good time. Would have liked to put up maybe some bigger numbers while in college, but trying to get some attention from the scouts and probably is going to have to wait and go the free agent route. So what do you tell him, and what is some of that good advice that you've already given him?
Just focus on yourself. Focus on your training. I know I was big on not worrying about others last year and knowing that if it's in God's plan, then it's going to happen. So just trusting in God is the biggest thing, because without Him, none of this would be possible, and just trusting yourself.
When you arrived at Oakland Raiders camp, was it what you thought it was going to be like, or did it change your perception of the whole business, I guess?
Athletically and physically, it wasn't what I expected. You go as a kid, you look at professional athletes as somebody that can't be touched, and physically is just out this world. And when I went there, it wasn't that. Just going there and seeing that I can play with those people. The business side is the side that you have to get used to and understand that it's a business, and everything doesn't always fall in your way. So it's definitely something that I expected as far as business-wise, but physically not at all.